I'm Gav, and this is Feel Extra Good. Using guidance feelings can either have you experience feelings that are close to bliss. This can happen when you are in the flow of correctly labeling your feelings. Or guidance feelings can make you feel that your life has come to a dead end, when you just can't figure out what the emotional tension and at times agony represents. When you're in the flow and you're feeling good and even great, you can experience thoughts like, this is too easy. All I have to do is repeat how I truly feel and I feel this good. Surely turning emotional pain into good feelings should be so much more difficult than this. Whenever you experience a huge positive reaction from your guidance feelings and they make you feel great, this happens because you really need to understand that what you are repeating to yourself is real, in that you truly do feel this way. It's just that the feeling is under the surface level of your conscious thoughts and feelings, and you bring it into your conscious thoughts and feelings by repeating how you feel. And the only way that you would bring it into your conscious thoughts and feelings is because it feels great to do so. It's as though there is a story within a deeper part of you that you must discover yourself. To look at you from the outside, no one can see that you have an undiscovered story deep within. But when you follow the lightness and discover the next part of the story at each emotional change point, this story will no longer cause you any emotional tension or pain, as the pain you feel represents each part and each twist and turn of your inner story. Once you've explored this inner story, the pain will be replaced by a better and lighter feeling, which will last on a more permanent basis. And if the pain ever returns in the same way that you feel generally now, you'll have the skills to work in your inner world and change your feelings, as the more that you discover the different parts of your inner story, the more you will develop your emotional intelligence. But when you're well out of the flow, you could have thoughts like, what's the point? There's no such thing as guidance feelings. Or even worse, guidance feelings do exist, it's just that I'll never learn how to use them. To enable you to carry on experiencing the good feelings, you must learn what to do whenever you're at an emotional change point. And you only have 3 options to try: changing I feel to I am, changing the intensity of the feelings, so saying I am miserable to I am hopeless, for example, and finally, pinning your feelings to someone or something in your life, which could be I am angry at my friend, or I am angry that I have no money, as examples. Emotional change points can either be simple to get through, as you guess the next statement to repeat to continue feeling the lightness, or they can be an absolute nightmare, as try as you might, you can't figure out what the emotional pain now represents. We all agree with this saying, the truth will set you free, but we also agree with the saying, truth hurts. The truth hurts when we're not ready to hear it, as the things that we hear that hurt us but are actually true are commonly known as tough pills to swallow. But the truth that sets us free is the kind of truth that will set you free at each emotional change point. We all want to feel good or feel better than we do, but it's only in our emotional change points that you get to develop your emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is pretty amazing. One of the things that it will do is enable you to know how you react in particular situations, and more importantly, what you can do to change your emotional reactions in the moment, should they not serve you, that is. Having the intelligence to be able to change how you feel about something is pretty life-changing, at least it is for me. But the truth is, we don't get to develop emotional intelligence when we're feeling the good and light feelings. It's only when we're at an emotional change point that we get to use this particular inner muscle. In the beginning, you'll have lots of thoughts about using your guidance feelings, about this self-help system, about me, and even about, do you actually want to feel good? Some thoughts will come from the sweeper part of you, the part of you that doesn't want you to change and wants to sweep all of this under the rug and forget it ever existed, as this part of you doesn't want you to even try and better yourself. And some thoughts will come from the higher part of you, which will give you the energy to strive forward. But by developing your emotional intelligence, you will be chipping away at the power that the sweeper part of you holds over you, until its voice is drowned out by the good feelings that you experience. I understand if you're still a bit apprehensive to admit if guidance feelings actually exist or not. But never mind. You don't have to believe in the things that actually work in order for them to work. For example, the majority believe that the world is spherical, whereas other people believe that it's flat. But whatever we believe, this doesn't stop the earth from turning so that the sun rises every day. When something works, it just works, and it makes no difference what our beliefs tell us about it. But something that you will one day be able to use your emotional intelligence to answer for yourself is why you used to stick to the same belief systems that kept you feeling down and that stopped you from growing into your full potential. Once you are beginning to understand how your feelings work and you know how to feel good, you may wish to help the others around you who you recognise are in the place that you were once in. And you may one day get to realise that it's true that bright lights are often sent to dark places to illuminate the path so that people can find their way out of the darkness. Which one day, I think you'll know exactly what this phrase means. If anything I've said has resonated with you, then please give this video a like, as pressing the like button allows the videos to be seen by a wider audience. With that said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.